This
for that.
conference will now be recorded. This conference will now be recorded.
So under the product group, so the first things which you're going to start is called the money market, right? So first of all, I'll tell you how I'm going to start that money market. So let's under the money market, we have got a different product called the fixed term deposit. Okay, this is the first product type we're going to discuss, and then deposit of notice. Then we're going to start about that.
Ravi, can you please go the big screen? Okay, I can see the screen is
I have my screen is big. You have to enlarge your screen in that case.
okay. Okay.
Actually, it toggled as a full screen, but still it is not showing it.
So there is a percentage. You can increase the percentage wise like
Yes,
that.
yes, yes. Plus and minus. Yes, got it.
Oh, okay.
Yes, please go ahead.
What I'm going to start, this is my product group. Under money market, I'm going to start for the fixed term deposit, fixed deposit, deposit at notice, and commercial paper. It's also a part of money market, and then uh, interest rate instruments, and then facilities. So these would be the product for the money market product group as well. After that, I'm going to start that securities. So under the securities, okay, okay. Before that, I'm going to start the foreign exchange. Under foreign exchange, there will be scenarios called spot, forward contract. Okay, we'll discuss a lot of scenarios inside that. Then securities. Under securities model, we'll be discussing about the shares, then mutual funds, or we call it as in money market mutual funds. We also discuss about the mutual funds and bonds. Okay, so these are the topic. So guys, how I'm going to start? I going to start the end-to-end configurations. I'll come back to you. What else would be there? So my way of teaching would be like I'll start first of the business process, because you know one thing, when you go for like unlike FICO, if you go to the FICO interview, so the main areas of the SICO would be they will ask you some of the configurations or the make to order, make to stock, or procure to pay, this kind of scenarios or automatic payment. So it's kind of straight to straight. But in treasury, if you go for the any treasury interview, they will their main questions they will ask you about that the business processes. So business process, understanding the business process is very, very important. Okay. So your main process whenever you go for the interviews, they will mainly ask the three parameters they wanted to understand. The first is your business process understanding. Second thing, you'd be kind of accounting. So when you construct any product type, so how your accounting to be happening, so that you have to be good in that accounting equations or all. So this is also going to discuss, and the third point would be the report or reporting. So when I discuss about the three aspect, I'll discuss about the business process, and then I'll discuss about the accounting, Yes, of course, I'll be reporting means what are the reports are there in the treasury. But my this is my normal way of teaching. At the same time, I also wanted to show you that end-to-end configuration. End-to-end configuration. So what will happen when you start understanding? So after taking the training from here, I don't think you have to take any further training, because in this training you are able to understand how to create a particular product type end to end. So when I'm talking about the end to end configurations, that means I basically segregated the configuration in the two way. Treasury, the configurations I would be segregating in two ways. The first would be called product level configuration, and another level is called um, account determination level configuration. Okay, so this is my term because I define in a such a way that so that everybody can understand. So these basically in TRM, your configurations always would be in the two level. Is a product level configurations, and another would be account determination level configurations. So I'll make you understand the all this end-to-end configuration. So tomorrow, let's say you got a project, you got some different products altogether. So you can configure the same thing. Once you taken up the thing, after my completion of my training, you can configure any product without any problem. Be it ABC, anything which is beyond my course curriculum, you can do that. And also we'll be discussing end-to-end business process. Most of the time I've seen that like the market, what is happening, the training in the market would be like, they will go and give you some pre-configured, this make the system in a pre-configured, and they will try to show you. But I'm not trying to do that. I will try to create the entire scenario, entire enterprise structures. I'll discuss everything, and then we'll go to the end-to-end configuration so that you can able to understand each and every configurations of the TRM. And after that, we also, after doing the configuration, we'll do the end-to-end business scenario, business process testing. Okay. Now come to the point. What are the topics I'm going to cover? So I'm going to cover the money market, foreign exchange, securities I have given, and then what are the other things would be derivatives. So under the derivatives, what I'm going to cover, I'm going to cover uh, interest rate swaps, which is called as IRS. I also covered that currency swap. I also discussed the topic called caps and floors. These are the topic for the derivatives, and then I'll come to that risk part of it. Okay, and before that, hedge management. Okay, hedge management itself is a topic, and then currency. Then sorry, risk part, risk analyzer. So under the risk analyzer, there would be called credit risk analyzer. Okay. Market risk analyzer, I'm sorry, I haven't got an opportunity to work in market risk analyzer. It is a very high level things. So I also haven't got any exposure. So I only worked up to the credit risk analyzer. So I'll be taking care of that. And yes, market data analysis, I'll show you how the market, because in TRM, we especially need the external market data for analysis. Let's say your interest rate instruments, variable interest rate instruments, which will flow from the, will take the service provider and via the Bloomberg, and they will give us those variable interest rate, rates every day, uh, foreign exchange rates every day. So these are the things I'll discuss. And apart from that, we'll also discuss about that cash management, um, and then bank communication management. And I also try to give you a kind of overview of in-house cash. Of course, I cannot able to create entire the scenario into the system because it require a lot of teams effort. Like you need ABAP team, you need basis team, because that all the IDOC configurations, all the partner profile configuration. But however, I will give you kind of an overview. Let's say when I'm talking about the overview of in-house cash, I'll give you the details like what are the scenarios. The first scenarios would be called POBO. It's called payment on behalf of. I will discuss about that um, call netting, intercompany netting. Okay, I'll discuss about that robo process called receipt on behalf of. And I also discuss about the manual payment order, which is called FRFT. We'll be using FRFT. It's called bank to bank transfer. So I'll not only discuss about this the entire IHC process in-house cash. So I'll also discuss about the how the EOD process will work. So you may be knowing that so when bank ends the activities of the day, so they will do that particular end of the day process. So similar for the in-house cash, there would be kind of end of the day activities. There will be series of end of the day activities. So I'll discuss about all these things, stuff in, even though I cannot show you in the system, but I'll show you how the end of the day gets performed in the system and what are the steps. So in the interview, when you go for the SAP TRM interviews, so these are the topics they were going to discuss. Like what they not only discuss about the topic like with only the treasury topic, but they will also discuss about the cash management, in-house cash management, and bank communication management. So I will discuss in detail. I mean, not the end-to-end, but cash management I'll take end-to-end. BCM, but IHC I cannot take end-to-end. I'll give you the overview of it. So this would be my curriculum for the TRM, Treasury Analytics Management. So any questions, any doubt, please feel free to ask me.
Whatever yellow color you are showing to end-to-end scenarios in the system.
Correct. So
The
yes, you're
remaining thing you
remaining. What
can
is the
show
remaining? You tell me. What are the remaining things?
that hedge management, risk
Page
analyzer.
management is already in there included, right?
Okay. I think you not put the highlighted yellow color. Okay. Come down, please. Oh, BSIM. Okay. Bank communication management. You want to explain to some? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think only in-house cash management, whatever we have, that you are going to give the overview, and rest of the things you will be covering end to end. Am I right,
Cash
Ravi?
management BCM, I may not be able to give you end to end, but yes, I'll try to do that, whatever possible.
Okay.
Cash management, right? Sometimes the cash management reports, when you're talking after configuring, it will not appear in the report properly because we have to implement so many nodes, only then it will get activated. So these
Mhm.
are the common problem with the cash management. I don't know whether you know or it. Cache management reports after configuration, it will not appear. The report will not show properly because SAP has, given a lot of S note to be implemented.
So,
Okay.
Ravi, this is Chandu here.
Yeah, hi Chandu.
Right. So, regarding risk analyzer, you said credit risk analyzer, right? So, I believe there is another analyzer also, portfolio analyzer something. Is it
No,
something like that? Over?
no. See, credit under the credit risk analyzer. The portfolio analyzer is not other than the credit risk analyzer.
Okay.
So
Because I
basically,
read
what is
somewhere there are,
happening? Tell
yeah,
me.
I'm sorry, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Yeah.
So normally, what happened under the credit risk analyzer, what we can see that, let's say you have an investment with the different banks altogether. Let's say you have an investment with the, let's say SBI, ICICI Bank, or Yes Bank. So what happened is there is a team who will constantly monitor those, um, like how the bank's credit rating would be. Let's say if you don't want to invest where the rating of the bank is constantly falling, right? Let's say we have an example like few years back, there's a problem with the Yes Bank where where investor not able to withdraw their money. So in case of corporates, there is a team altogether who is constantly monitoring those
Yeah, I'm
banks.
Anil here. Yeah, I'm joining in that link. Thank you.
So what is happening, like in case the rating of the bank is constantly falling, so corporates would not continue the investment into that bank. They will rather like to withdraw the entire investment from that particular bank and put it into the some kind of secured bank. So similar the portfolio analyzer, what you can understand, like if you have the in your portfolio, let's say investments are in a bank where it is in a bank whose credit rating is constantly falling. So that way you basically in the analyzer you can go and check whether your portfolio have those kind of risks associated with the bank, which impact your existing bank's rating, and despite of the fact you having investment. So that kind of risks you can do it via the credit risk analyzer, and this is also part of the portfolio analyzer. So you have a different set of investments. Let's say you have a investment in fixed deposit, you have investment in mutual funds. So the reason you go and check your portfolio to see that the banks where you have invested or the mutual fund where you have invested, how their credit rating would be. In case the rating is constantly deteriorating, in that case, you will be pulling your money from that particular bank and invest in a more secure bank. So this is all about the risk analyzer. Any other questions, please feel free to ask me.
Yeah, and you said reporting, right? So in reporting, do we have the value at risk for all the instruments or bonds, whatever the
I'm going
financial
to start.
instrument?
No value at risk. I told you initially, I'm not going to start. I'm not going to take care of the market risk analyzer.
So
So,
that comes under market risk analyzer, right?
correct. Where is a part of market risk analyzer?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Ravi, this is Venkat. So, in which version are you going to take? This one is S4HANA or is this?
First of all, first of all, there is a very okay. I forgot to tell you one more thing. I have not included one more thing here. I'm going to take it. That is called trade finance, letter of credit, and the bank guarantee. Okay, these are the topics I forgotten. I'll be taking care of the S4 HANA part of it, not the ECC. And
Uh,
another thing is there is very hardly any difference between the treasury and risk management in the ECC and versus S4 HANA. The inclusion is this one. In S4 HANA, you will find the trade finance is there, whereas in ECC, there is no trade finance. The separate folder has been given for the trade finance.
okay,
And
so yeah.
there's no change of the configuration. So if someone of you are in ECC environment, sorry, 1 minute. If someone of you are working in the ECC environment, the configuration which I'll be doing in S4 HANA, it will be similar to the ECC system as well.
Which version of S/4HANA? This one,
So
19.
whatever the S/4HANA version, maybe if we get the 2020 version, it would be same.
Hmm. Okay, so the training will be 2020 or
Even if it is whatever the servers it be available, which is good, we'll start that. It doesn't matter. There is no changes between the S/4HANA 1809, 1909, 2020. No changes, especially for the TRM perspective.
yeah, that's fine. Are you also going to take this Fscm credit risk? This one credit management and
No, 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 no. I'll not take care of that. I'm
okay,
very much particular about that because this is taking a lot of time. I'll not take anything more than that. I know FSCM include collection management, credit management, dispute. I'll not take care of that. No,
okay. So
because
this
this is
one is
not my part of treasury cost management. No, there's a separate topic altogether, which is a part of FSCM, collection management, credit management, dispute management. No, I'll not take care of that.
okay. Okay. And what is the duration of this course?
Yeah, the duration would be and substantial time it would be taking because since I'll be discussing um, business process, accounting, reporting, end-to-end configuration, end-to-end business process. So definitely um, time will be taken. But no
Uh,
worries about the time. In case if I require more time to spend, I'll spend. But whatever the points, whatever the topics I have discussed, I'll take care of that.
approximately how many hours it will be? Like
Now,
30,
how
40?
does it matter? Maybe more than that. Because you will be learning the topic maybe 60 hours or something,
Okay.
35, at least more than 35, that I can say.
Okay.
And
Ravi, so
any,
how
yeah,
much you
please,
are
please go
comfortable
ahead.
BCM? How much out of 10? How
No,
much you can do
BCM,
the
first of all, I'll tell you, this is the additional topic I'm doing. My topic would be over here only. Cash
okay,
management,
yeah,
yes. Cash management, as I said, cash management, I'll try to show you the configurations. If the report doesn't work, I cannot do anything because,
yeah,
as I said, there are a lot of uh, S note has to be implemented. Only then proper report will come. So
correct.
you know, right, in the demo system, you cannot
Yeah,
do the
yeah,
S note
agree.
implementation. So I will show you the configurations. At least if the report doesn't come, I'll show you how the thing is working. So that would be enough for you to understand. So BCM, the only hiccup would be the approval process, approval mechanism. It don't happen. That is the only challenge. But you can understand what is the basically cash management, BCM, ISC. I will do the overview kind of things, and I'll try to make one scenario for the cash management. If it works, fine. If not works, at least you understand the thing. BCM similar. I'll try to configure. At least I'll show you the scenario. At least you have an understanding how the BCM works. Because cash management BCM is a very very small topic actually. The only the thing is you understand the part of it that would be enough.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And
And
my
what is
my
the
way
fee,
of tell me.
sorry, Ravi. Yeah, what is the fee structure for this? Sorry if I missed that.
I'm not the right person here to discuss about that.
Okay, got it. Got it. And out of curiosity, this is nothing related to means to our demo or classes. You are from West Bengal, or you are from Bengal, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
I'm
I'm a
from
Sindhi
Bengal,
actually.
but
I could understand your accent.
correct. Yeah, I cannot hide my accent, but yeah, I'm in South for in almost 18 years, so even still my accent are Bengali accent. You're right.
It remains. I got a lot of Bengali friends. So out of curiosity, thank you, Ravi.
No,
Nothing
no,
to do
it's
with
okay.
this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
So any other things, any other topics? So any other things? It's just kind of understanding.
So,
So
Ravi
Tell
Jaipur,
me.
yeah. What are the timings? What about timings?
And that we'll also discuss because I tell you guys, maybe timings you have to discuss with your coordinator.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Most
Ravi, any
probably it
chance
would be
of
from the morning because, tell me, any chance?
yeah, any chance of it's teaching exposure management? There is something called exposure management also,
That
right?
would be that would be part of hedge management.
Hedge management. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, guys, you have any questions here? Or if not, then it's just kind of a brief introduction. So, so that's why. So, this is my curriculum. I'll share this curriculum to you all, and this is my topic, whatever I'm going to start. And if not, if you have any questions, you can ask me, or we can wind up the session here.
Thank you, Ravi, for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anybody has got any questions, like uh, how do I start or something? So I already explained. I will going to start with the business process and then accounting and the reporting. And I'm going to start the configurations, end-to-end configuration, end-to-end business process, basically testing part of it. So it's all been covered.
I think
So
initially we
if
Yeah,
have
it
to
was a
get
great
started.
session, Ravi. It was a great session.
yeah,
Thank you, Ravi.
you're welcome.
Yeah, Ravi, few people have joined, just take introduction only, what background, Kaushik, Manikanta, Anil, Devsri Prasad.
Okay, no problem. So can I wind up here, Subbu, or you want me to continue? Or I mean, if you don't have any questions, then we can wind up the session here.
Devsri, Devi Prasad, Anil, you have any doubts, you can ask direct in Ravi, he is a trainer.
Sure, yeah.
You are late joining, no? You can ask him any doubts you have. Kaushik, Manikanta,
You
any,
can share the recording of the today's session so that they can able to understand like which way how I'm going to start the session. I've already
Yeah,
explained
Ravi.
in my so that would be a great help for them who have joined lately, so they can go and watch the videos of today's recorded session, and they can form a decision whether to
Sure.
opt for these sessions or not to opt.
It will be shared to everyone, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
No,
once I go
recording
through it,
was
I
not
will
yet
come back.
shared.
No. Once
That's
that
why.
session is
I think
over, it will be
recording was
shared by
not yet.
Ravi, right?
Yes. So that's for on my side. So since you don't have anything to me especially, so I'll wind up from my end. If you have further question, you can talk to Subbu for that. Is it fine?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Thank you, everyone, for joining the session.